Welcome students. In the previous classes, we learnt about quadratic equations and how to solve everything we learnt thoroughly. Today, we are going to learn how to apply the quadratic equations in everyday life situation. So, shall we go into the topic? See, usually we will use this situation in our daily life. That means we will have brothers, sisters in our home. So, how to calculate their ages, how to compare our age with others. So, that is what the real life situations, how we are going to use the quadratic equations in that situation, that is representing this question. Now, see the question, a girl is twice as old as her sister. 5 years hence, the product of their ages in years will be 375. Find their ages, mean present ages we have to find. Okay. So, what are the clues, what are the keywords given in the question? That is what very important. So, because of this, those keywords, we have to frame the quadratic equation. A girl is twice as old as her sister. Twice. First keyword. Now, listen. We don't know what is her sister age first. Then only we will come to know the girl's age. So, which is unknown here? The sister's age. That sister's age should be taken as y. Let the age of her sisters be y. In the previous, we have taken the variable x, so that we will just change. So, in this question, we will take the variable as y. Now, let the age of their sisters be y. And the clue is what? A girl is twice as old as her sister. That means the girl's age will be 2y. Yes? This is what? 2y. Now, what is the next clue? 5 years hence. That means their present ages will be y and 2y. After 5 years. After 5 years means that 5 years should be added with the present ages. So, after 5 years, girl's age be 2y plus 5 and her sister's age be y plus 5. And what is the next clue in the question? After 5 years, the product of their ages will be 375. Though that is why we have to multiply product of their ages. That means the girl's age into her sister's age. So, product of these two ages will be 375. So, by using these clue, we are going to make the quadratic equation. Now, multiply these two. What you will get? 2y into 2y into y, 2y squared, and 2y into 5, 10y. Next, 5 into y, 5y, 5 into 5, 25, which is equal to 375. So, 2y squared plus 15y plus 25. If you take this 375, it will be minus 375. So, that it will become 2y squared plus 15y minus 350. Now, you see this? Is it quadratic equation? Correct. So, we made the statement problem into quadratic equation. Then as usual, you know how to solve it, right? By using factorization, we are going to solve it. See, the last digit is minus 350, you have to multiply this with 2. You will be getting minus 700. And what is the coefficient of y? 15. So, when you multiply, you should get 700. When you add or subtract, you should get plus 15. So, this is plus and this is minus. What are the numbers will be? 70 into 10. Okay, take 70 into 10. If you take 70 into 10, when you multiply 70 with 10, you will be getting 700. Okay. But if you add 70 and 10, you will be getting 80. So, that you will not get. Suppose you are subtracting 10 from 70, you will be getting 60. So, you will not get this answer. So, 70 and 10 are not factors. So, that we have to try for some other. That means 35 into 20. Shall we? Yes. So, the first term is 35, the next term is what? 20. So, among this 35 and 20, which is the negative one? Of course, it is plus, this is minus. Just multiply and see. This is 20, no. 35 minus 20 is what? Plus 15. 35 into minus 20 is what? Minus 700. So, we have to replace this 15y as 35y minus 20y minus 350 equal to 0. Even you can write like this, otherwise you can change the terms according to that. If I write 20 first then 35 means it will be easy to take the common terms. So, first I am just writing minus 20 then plus 35y. So, according to the terms which is given in the constant place and the y square term, so you have to insert these two terms. Now, it is very easy to take the common term. So, take 2 out, 1 y out, it will be y minus 10. Take the next terms 35 which is common, 35 is common. So, I am taking 35 out, so that you will be getting y minus 10. So, for these two terms you have to write only one time, and for this 2y plus 35 which is equal to 0. Now, we found the factors. From the factors we have to find the value for y's. Y minus 10 equal to 0. That means y equal to 10. This is one value. The another value 2y plus 35 equal to 0. So, that y is equal to minus 35 by 2. This is the another value of y. So, we have got two values now. Among these values, these are not only the numbers, this is the age of the girl or age of her sister. So, definitely age must not be negative. So, this minus 35 by 2 is not applicable. So, that we have to take y is equal to 10. So, from this answer we are going to find the final answer. Actually, we have to find their ages. What is the sister's age? What is the girl's age first? The girl's age is 2y. We know y value, just apply, you will be getting 20. Her sister's age equal just y, that means 10. So, this is what the final answer from the given statement. Can you understand? I hope you all understand. Now, one more such a interesting questions. Now, see the question. From a group of 2x squared black bees, square root of half of the group went to a tree. Again, 8/9 of the bees went to the same tree. The remaining 2 caught up in a fragrant lotus. How many bees were there in total? See, it is just a little big question, but if you read it, if you get the keywords from the question, it will be very interesting and it will be very easy for you. Now, listen. From a group of 2x squared black bees. So, from this what clue you have got? Total number of black bees? 2x squared. So, total number of bees is equal to 2x squared. Then, square root of half of the group went to a tree. That means, square root of half of the total number went to the tree. That means, what is that? 2 will be cancelled. Only x squared will be there in the square root. What is the square root of x squared? X. Next clue, number of bees went to second time. Okay, went to the tree for second time. Again, 8/9 of the bees went to the same tree. 8/9 of the bees. That means 8/9 of 2x squared, right? Now listen, this is what the another clue, that means 16x squared by 9. And finally, the remaining 2 caught up in a fragrant lotus. So, the remaining bees are 2. So, we have to use these 4 clues and we have to make the quadratic equation first. How to make it? Listen. The remaining 2 got caught up in a fragrant lotus. How many bees were there in total? Actually, some total number of bees were there. From that total number of bees, first time some bees went to the tree, second time some more bees went to the tree and remaining 2. That means the bees which went to the tree and the remaining bees, if you add up all those, definitely it will be equal to total number of bees, no? So, that is what the clue. So, total number of bees is nothing but what? This x first time, next time, next the remaining 2. When you add up all those, you will be getting total number of bees. So, that you will be getting, what is the total number of bees? 2x squared, which is equal to x plus 16x squared by 9 plus 2. Even here itself, you can find the LCM and you can make it as, you can simplify this equation. Now, listen, if you take LCM, what you will get? 9. This will be 9x and this is same 16x squared, 9 2s are 18. So, after simplifying this, you will be getting like this. That means 18x squared minus 9x minus 16x squared minus 18. So, when you simplify, when you merge all those like terms and simplify, you will be getting finally 2x squared minus 9x minus 18 equal to 0. So, you know how to do the factorization. So, multiply, you will be getting minus 36. If you add or subtract, you should get minus 9. That means minus 12 and 3 you should take. So, you have to insert minus 12x and 3x in between and you have to factorize. Finally, you will be getting x minus 6 into 2x plus 3. Next, we have to equate this x minus 6 equal to 0 and 2x plus 3 equal to 0. So, that you will be getting x value as 6 and minus 3 by 2. Understood? Right. See, this minus 3 by 2 is negative term. Definitely it is not applicable because we are finding the number of bees. It will not go negatively. That is why x equal to what? 6. Actually, this is not the final answer. How many bees were there in total? So, we found x value. By using this value, we have to find the total number of bees. We know total number of bees is what? Correct. 2x squared. Total number of bees equal to 2x squared. So, that you will be getting 2 into 6 squared is nothing but 6 squared is 36. 36 into 2, 72. So, that total number of bees equal to 72. I think you all are understood very well. Yes? Now, the next question. A garden measuring 12 meter by 16 meter is to have a pedestrian pathway that is omega meters wide installed all the way around so that it increases the total area to 285 meters squared. So, what is the width of the pathway? So, here we have to draw and see, then only we will understand because we do not have the terms. So, we have to find the terms from the figure. Now, listen, there is a figure, a garden measuring 12 meter by 16 meter. So, there is a garden which is having the measures 12 meter and 16 meter. So, they are going to lay a pathway around the garden. So, that is what PQRS, that means in between ABCD and PQRS there is a pathway. So, we have to find, we have to use this clue and we have to make the quadratic equations. So, the pathway that is W meters wide installed all the way around so that it increases the total area to 285 meters squared. Actually, we do not know the area of this, but that area is increases to 285. So, at last the PQRS, the area of the PQRS is 285 meters squared. So, this is what the second clue. Now, listen, area of PQRS is equal to 285 meters squared. We know the area, we know the dimensions of the garden, but we do not know what is the dimensions of the rectangle PQRS. We have to use that omega meters, that clue we have to use and find the dimensions. Now, listen, this is what? 16 meter. So, 16 meter wide means from here to here. This is what? W, that means omega or W we can say, omega or W meters, and this side also will be what? Same number of meters will be there. So, already it is 16 Then what will be the length of PQ? That side one omega and another omega. If you add those two, you will be getting 16 plus 2 omega meter. That is what the dimension length of PQ. The same way we have to find the side of QR also. Already there is 12 meter and this width will be omega and other width will be what? Another omega. So that when you add all, you will be getting 12 plus 2 omega meter. So that is what the dimension of QR. If this is 12 plus 2 omega, then this is also same, and it is 16 plus 2 omega. This is also what? 16 plus 2 omega. Now we know all the dimensions of the figure. Now we have to find the area of the PQRS. So what is the area of the PQRS? It is in the shape of rectangle. So that length into breadth. That means 16 plus 2 omega into 12 plus 2 omega. That area already given in the question, which is equal to what? 285. So we should take only the numbers, not the dimensions. That means not the units. Now we have to find the area of the PQRS, which is equal to 285 meters squared. We know the dimensions of the PQRS. So that 16 plus 2 omega into 12 plus 2 omega. So when you multiply, you will be getting one quadratic equation. 16 12 is nothing but what? 192. 2 to omega, 2 into 12 is nothing but what? 24. And here 2 2s are 4 omega squared. Then 2 into 16 is nothing but 32 omega, which is equal to 285. So we have to arrange and we have to simplify to make the quadratic equation. First term must be 4 omega squared. The next term will be 24 omega plus 32 omega is nothing but 56 omega. And at last, constant must be there. That is what given on your right side. You have to change this side. It will be what? Minus 285. Already there is 192. So this side nothing will be there. So if you simplify, you will be getting 4 omega squared and 56 omega, and then minus 285 plus 192 is nothing but what? Minus, correct, 93, which is equal to 0. Now you see this as usual quadratic equation, right? Good. Now we have to factorize it. 4 into 93. 4 into 93 is nothing but what? 372. So when you multiply, you should get minus 372. When you add or subtract, you should get plus 56. So what terms you will be having? See, 372. Definitely it is above 360. So why don't we try 6 6er? That means 60 into 6. If you know very well, 60 into 6 is nothing but 360. So definitely the factors must be above 60. One must be above 60 and others maybe 6. Okay. So why don't we try 62 and 6? Try now. 62 and 6. In this is what minus and this is what plus. So check 62 into 6, 372, and plus into minus minus, and plus 62 minus 6 is plus 56. It is right, no? Now you can apply, right? 4 omega squared, in between you have to apply plus 62 omega minus 6 omega minus 93, which is equal to 0. You know, after this, take two terms and take the common terms out. You will be getting 2 omega from this. So the balance will be what? 2 omega, and this is nothing but what? 31. Very good. Next. So what is common? Minus is common. And what is common in these 6 omega and minus 93? Both will be divisible by what? 3. So that you can take 3 out. So the balance will be 2 omega, and I already taken minus out, that's why it is plus. So it will be 31, which is equal to 0. And you know, 2 omega plus 31 and 2 omega minus 3 are the factors. So from this we have to find what is omega value. So from first factor, 2 omega plus 31 equal to 0 will give omega value as minus 31 by 2, and 2 omega minus 3 is nothing but what? Omega equal to 3 by 2. Among these two values, this is what? Negative. So that you will not be getting the answer. If you use negative, definitely it will not be the right answer. So we have to take positive. So omega is equal to what? 3 by 2. So what is omega? 3 by 2. That can be written as 1.5 meter. Therefore, the width of the pathway of the garden is nothing but 1.5 meter. So the width of the pathway equal to 1.5 meter. Are you clear? Now one more application question. See the question. There is a square field whose side is 10 meter. A square flower bed is prepared in its center, leaving a gravel path all around the flower bed. The total cost of laying the flower bed and the graveling the path at rupees 3 and rupees 4 per square meter respectively is rupees 364. Find the width of the gravel path. This is what the question. So, such a big question, but it is very simple to understand. See this figure. What is the clue given in the question? There is a square field whose side is 10 meter. So, first we have to draw the square field with dimension 10 meter. Next, a flower bed is prepared in its center, leaving a gravel path all round the flower bed with equal width. Okay. So, that means in between the square field there will be a flower bed. We don't know the dimension of the flower bed. So, that we will take, let us take the side of the flower bed as A. So, this is what A meter and this is what 10 meter on each side, right. Next, center leaving the gravel path all around the flower bed. Now, what clue is given means the total cost of laying the flower bed and the graveling path rupees 3 and rupees 4 square meter respectively. That means, the total cost of laying the flower bed is rupees 3 per square meter and for graveling the path is rupees 4 per square meter. So, see the difference between that cost of the flower bed and graveling path. Totally they spent 364. So, first we should know what is the area of the square field, area of the flower bed and the graveling path. So, from that only we can find the answer. Now, listen, this is what the square field, in between, in the center there is a flower bed. So, first we have to find the flower bed. Let us take the side of the flower bed as A. Now, area of ABCD. Area of ABCD is nothing but what? The area of the flower bed. That is nothing but A into A squared meter squared. Next, we have to find the graveling path. To find the area of the graveling path, of course, we have to find the area of the PQRS, that means the square field. So, area of the gravel path is nothing but the area of the PQRS minus area of the ABCD. So, what is the area of the PQRS? What is the dimension? 10 meter. So, that it will be 10 into 10, 100 meter squared minus, what is the area of the ABCD? Already we found here, that is what? A squared. So, 100 meter squared minus A squared meter squared. So, that we will be getting 100 minus A squared of meter squared. Can you understand? Yes. Now, we know only the area. And what clue is given there? The total amount they spent to lay the path and the square field, flower bed is rupees 364. So, first we have to find the cost of the laying flower bed and the cost of the laying the gravel path. So, what is the cost of laying the flower bed? What is the area of the flower bed? A squared. So, that should be multiplied with 3. Good. So, 3 into A squared plus, what is the cost of laying gravel path? What is the area of the gravel path? 100 minus A squared. That should be multiplied with rupees 4. 4 into 100 minus A squared. So, totally they spent 364, that means 100 minus a squared, which is equal to 364. Now, this is what the final clue. We have to use this clue and make the quadratic equation as usual. Just multiply these two, 3a squared and plus 4 into 100, 400 minus 4a squared, which is equal to 364. Now, listen, 3a squared plus 400 minus 4a squared, change this 364 on your left. That means minus 364, which is equal to 0. So, if you merge all those like terms, you will be getting 3a squared minus 4a squared will become minus a squared, plus 400 minus 364 is nothing but what? Plus 36, which is equal to 0. Minus a squared plus 36 equal to 0. So, that a squared will be plus 36. So, what is the value of a? Take the square root, we will be getting a is equal to plus or minus 6. Usually, we do not take the negative values. So, that a value is 6. Is this the final answer? Definitely not, because a is the side of the flower bed only, but actually we have to find the width of the gravel path. Width of the gravel path is nothing but what? From this clue, see, this is 10 meter. 10 meter is included a with 2 side width as in the previous sum. So, 10 is equal to a plus 2w. So, we know the value of a. So, 6, 10 minus 6 will become 4. So, 2 omega is equal to 4 means omega value is what? 2. So, omega is nothing but width. So, this is what the width. So, width is equal to 2 meter. So, it is very easy to apply the quadratic equations. So, some practical questions we have discussed now. We have so many questions. If you practice, definitely it will be very easy for you. Okay, we will see in the next class. Thank you, students.